Good afternoon, friends. It is day 17 of a poem a day for 2026, and that makes it Saturday, the 17th of January. As I mentioned yesterday, I'm coming to you during the day. It's the afternoon. I've just got ready to head out for Dungeons and Dragons with friends, so I'm just taking some time to record our poem for you all to go live later on today. So, without further ado, let's dive in to the Big Red Book. Of course, the book isn't warm today as I've not been working. Okay, so that's Cass chatting in the background if you can hear him. We have an excerpt today. It's from Elegy on Captain Cook by Anna Seward. And our blurb reads as follows. On this day in 1773, Captain James Cook, on his ship HMS Resolution, led the first crossing of the Antarctic Circle. Cook went on to be the first European to chart the east coast of Australia and to circumnavigate the entirety of New Zealand. Seward's poem for Cook is an elegy, meaning a poem that marks and laments a death. Cook died in 1779, a year before Seward's poem was written. In this extract, Seward asks the 9 muses, the mythological inspiration for poets, to sing to her of Cook and to tell her what would motivate someone to such wild and dangerous adventure. So this is from Elegy on Captain Cook by Anna Seward. Ye who were erewhile for Cook's illustrious brow plucked the green laurel, and for oaken bough hung the gay garlands on the trophied oars, and poured his fame along 1,000 shores. Strike the slow death bell, weave the sacred verse, and strew the cypress o'er his honoured hearse. In sad procession wander round the shrine, and weep him mortal, who ye sung divine. Say first, what power inspired his dauntless breast with scorn of danger and inglorious rest, to quit imperial London's gorgeous domes, where, decked in 1,000 tints, bright pleasure roams. In cups of summer ice her nectar pours, or twines mid wintry snows her roseate bowers, where beauty moves with fascinating grace, calls the sweet blush to wanton o'er her face. On each fond youth her soft artillery tries, aims her light smile and rolls her frolic eyes. What power inspired his dauntless breast to brave the scorched equator and the Antarctic wave? Wow. Wow. I think I'm going to have to go and find out the rest of that poem. My goodness. And unsurprising that someone of such notorious adventure could strike such wondrous imaginings for a poet to write such. Oh my goodness, that was magnificent, and that felt quite magnificent to read. That was wonderful. I hope you enjoyed that, friends. Of course, the title is in the description. If you, like me, want to go and find the full poem to enjoy for yourselves, I might make that something that I read in full at some point. I'm still thinking on what to read this month as our short story maybe, or full-length piece. So as I say, if you do have any suggestions, feel free to add something in the comments. And yeah, whatever you're doing with your Saturday, whatever you've done with your Saturday, I hope it's been a good day, and I hope it's been positive. And thank you so much for being here. Have a good evening, friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.